Anybody? Go ahead.
In verse 17, it says, "Sanctify them in truth, and thy word is the truth." And I wrote down the second word of grace. Is that what Jesus is talking about when he says sanctify?
Second work of grace? No, it's not what he's talking about. And I want to address what it means for Jesus to sanctify himself first, since that's part of the context before we talk about what it means for God to sanctify us. James? Okay, say it again. The separateness of Jesus' name, but I'm asking, what did Jesus do when he sanctified himself? Okay, you're getting at the definition of holiness, and you're in the ballpark. But what is it Jesus did, Courtney? Cross? No, I mean, he said, "I sanctified," past tense. And he's not, the cross hasn't happened yet. Anybody? Oh, okay, sorry. So he's doing it right then. I am sanctifying myself. All right. Well, can you think of any case in which a person could sanctify themselves in the Old Testament? Okay, you could sanctify yourself in the Nazirite vow. You have set yourself apart to God for a special time and a special relationship to Him through abstention from certain things. Jesus sanctifies Himself in setting Himself apart to God from whatever He may have been sacrificing. We could probably think of a whole bunch of things that are involved in that sacrifice. Okay? So Jesus sets Himself apart to do the will of God. Isn't that interesting? I mean, wasn't He set apart from the very beginning? Can a set apart person set themselves apart? Well, apparently they can, since Jesus said He is sanctifying Himself. We know it doesn't have anything to do with Him cleansing Himself from anything, because He's sinless. All right? So here is a sanctification that has nothing to do with purification. Now, sanctify them in the truth. Thy word is truth. They are not of the world, even as I am the world. If they are not of the world, they have already been sanctified, set apart from the world to God. Remember, sanctified, please do not allow traditional usage of the word sanctification to override what I'm saying. Understand my vocabulary with my definitions. They had been sanctified simply means they had been set apart from the world to God. Okay? Nothing to do with entire sanctification, second work of grace. None of that stuff is even in the picture. Okay? And yet, even though they had been sanctified, Jesus prays that God will sanctify them. Sanctify them in the truth. So there's degrees of set apartness. There are, and of course the disciples did have things that needed to be purified from their life. Okay, so that it may be broadened to include that for them. But it seems like the primary focus here involves just setting oneself apart to God. Perhaps we can even add to do His will. Okay. Yes.
So when you talk about degrees of sanctification, are you talking about entire sanctification?
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about entire sanctification at all. Maybe we need to come back to that next time. All right.